Start this where we go D, C. Okay, and does that 3 times. That's the intro. One more. So I started teaching my first lessons I taught when I was 16. Way defunct. I was a drum teacher and I taught little kids how to play drums, and I've been teaching ever since. There's a lot of kids now that are playing gigs, you know, playing around the area, and that's really kind of my goal. We now put kids together at a very young age. It's the backbone and the strength of TGMS. I've written with 2 other fellas, Dave Doherty and Greg Giro. We've written a new method that I'm very excited about, which teaches very, very young children to play together. So even though they're practicing by themselves, there's a reason for them to practice by themselves. They have a goal that's attainable right away, and that goal is right in front of them weekly, and that is to play with their group, their ensemble. Jesse Harwood. So it's a very successful combination of teaching very beginning students to play 2- and 3-chord songs. The drummer that's also being taught the same song, with a bass player that's being taught the very, very same simple song. So when they get together, they can bang out music right from the get-go. G dominant 7, I sing this song for you. Oh, and then it goes back to the top. Oh, hold me in the silence of your eyes. G7 up. Now comes this. And that is a strength that I don't see in the rest of the marketplace, that I think that we do better than others. Okay? There's more to playing an instrument than plucking a string. Let me give you an example. When you're playing a guitar, there are 6 strings. They make a chord. A chord is 2 or more notes played at the same time. So when you're strumming a chord or strumming the guitar, there is the zen of the movement of the pick. There is the way that your fingers, the bones in your fingers and the ends of your fingers, attach to the strings, to the right strings, and how they're fretting the instrument. How much or little your arm is covering the string. At what positions do you have your pickups? How is your amp set? Do you know how to set an amp? Has it been plugged in? Is your guitar tuned? All these things we don't pay attention to when we see somebody on stage. We just think they get up and play, and they don't. This is a practiced art form that begins with learning how to play the instrument, also learning how to run all the different equipment that it takes to get that instrument to be amplified. That's just the guitar. The bass is a lot like that. A keyboard has a completely different set of criteria that have to be mastered. Also amplification, how that's brought in, PA systems, microphones, staging, all those things other people don't have the facility or the time to teach, and that's really where our heart lies. We want to get you as a student ready to be on stage and be comfortable with playing and really having fun driving across your music. Come together. That's it. Over me. Okay. All kinds of different people come to our studio for all kinds of different reasons. Some people are senior citizens and they want to be able to sing at a campfire with an old acoustic guitar. Other younger kids want to learn to play death metal, and some people want to play blues, and some people want to play pop music, and some girls want to sing Adele tunes, and some little girls want to sing Taylor Swift tunes. We try to make all of that happen because as professional musicians we can play all those different styles, and so we can teach you what you want to learn, not what we want you to learn, not only what we know. We keep learning all the time because we love music. We can go as fast or as slow as the student wants to. We can do whatever the student wants to. The student runs the show as far as what they want to play, where they're headed. So you tell me where you want to go. You tell us what you want to learn, and we'll tell you whether we can do it. But 9 times out of 10, we can teach it to you. If you love it and you want to practice it and you want to be in a band, or if you want to even play solo, let us know, and we'll try our best to teach that to you. The first lesson is a private lesson. You have to take private lessons to be able to get into an ensemble. Generally speaking, the ensembles are 1 hour, and the private lessons are half an hour. They both meet once a week. Generally, it is the top third of TGMS that are in the ensembles because you have to learn some basic, you have to have basic knowledge on your instrument before you can play with others. That makes sense. And we have classic rock ensembles and jazz ensembles and blues ensembles and country. So there's a wide variety, and it just depends on what you like, what your proficiency level is, and what the availability is in the ensemble. There's a lot of playing opportunity for a person that's in the ensemble program. In the summer, a lot of times we play out on this enormous porch, and it's fabulous. In the winters, we of course play inside with full PA systems, drum sets, keyboards, a couple of keyboards, many guitar amps and many bass amps, different things to choose from.
I played here for when I was in 8th grade, and then I think from 8th grade to like freshman year, and then I quit for like 6 months, and then I started back sophomore year until now, and I'm a senior. And I like playing with Dave because he teaches me like all good stuff. And I like playing with Todd because he's like really straightforward and doesn't mess around. And he's good at teaching.
The only thing you need to succeed is the will to sit and practice a little bit. The rest of it, all the worry about having to play on stage and not knowing the people in your group and not knowing if you'll ever be good enough to do this, we so rarely see people that I don't think I can remember anybody ever saying, oh gosh, this is just too much for me, I can't do it. We've had people that have switched to other instruments. We've had people that have taken longer than others, but all of them have had fun in the process, and all of them now play. That's all I want. That's what I want. That is my driving force. A minor. We don't know how lonely people can be. Yeah, Jesse Harwood. Okay, now on to the fun stuff, the reason why you're here. We have these concerts that moms, dads, sisters, brothers, friends, girlfriends, everybody comes to. You invite anybody, they're free. Free concerts, so a lot of times you'll have kids that are 8 and 10 years old playing for their first time a very simple 3-chord song. Mom and dad are out in the audience with the lighters. They bring food and soda and sandwiches and cookies and all that kind of stuff, so the kids are wired up on sugar. It's a blast. It's loud. It's noisy. Old people turn off their hearing aids. It's everything you could hope for in a young rock concert, I think.
I've been here for like 5 years, 6 years, and I like all the teachers here because they just teach me a lot, like Mikkel and Todd. Todd taught me my very first thing.
Now the only thing left to do is for you to call me. It's a very enormous company, so when you call, you'll get me. And when you register, you'll get me. Odds are, if you even have a first lesson, you might get stuck with me too. But we have 5 other very capable and wonderful instructors. So the thing that you need to do is just pick up the phone and talk to me directly. We may be right for you, we may not, but my guess is we are.
I've been playing for a year now.
Wow.
Yep. The thing that I love about this place is how laid back the environment is. You know, it's a lot less regimented than your normal music lesson. I mean, I have my preferences, but it's great being able to just try all different varieties of music.
I like having somewhere to go once a week and play guitar with people. It's awesome. And the teachers are really friendly and comfortable to be with, and the people you meet here are cool. And it's good stuff.
Now all you have to do is call me, Todd Green, and we'll talk. Talk about what you want to do with your musical life, because I would love to help you with it. Call the number shown over my hand, magic, 262-455-5860. 262-455-5860. I'm looking forward to talking to you. Please call as soon as you can. I'm looking forward to your call.
When the son of a gun and every fun for the Bible. There we go. Yeah, let's hear it for him. Carl, Sean, Brady, Jesse, Michael. Okay, we're going to switch things around. Get some other players up here.
Let's make music together. And remember, if you can't play well, play loud.